Jedeme dole. Kde já to jsem? Jo. Tak zpátky do Rudé čtvrti. Tak, kde je ten trouba? Hezké. Mám práva a je.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with
Co jako má pleš?
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
Tak.
You have some things to answer for,
O
Mr.
jo,
Stack.
on si v tom bytě, ne?
You and your
Jak to
shop
tam
with train
pak
station bombs.
zaplynovali.
Bombing?
Jinak Soráč furt za to smrkání. Snad to nebude zase tak brutálně častý.
You have the wrong man.
No, to není asi moc slyšet, doufám.
Convince me.
A kdyby náhodou, tak se předem omluvuju. Překlad bych neměl.
But you've been to my shop. You
Snap.
know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No. Those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
To je ta borka, co tam měla ten noťas, ne?
Take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have
Ah.
made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you
Přesně
know.
tak.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child. Gifted.
OK.
What happened?
Dar, na co měla dar? Na bomby? To je docela specifický.
They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now
Tyhle
they have taken her.
cápci, co mají plešku a takhle ty 4 chlupy a hodí to strašný.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were
Už je lepší být plešatý úplně.
tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladze.
What? Why would he? I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
Jasně.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known and respected. Rich liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. But deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military.
To už říkal.
D, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
Aha.
Bomb squad.
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged.
Tak jaká píčovina.
Lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
What do you know about these friends?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison
Hned je to lepší.
to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the ascension, whatever that is.
OK, tak koukám, že to je občas slyšet. No co? Vypadá to, že to za chvilku přejde na český.
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people.
Aha.
I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No, I have to go. I have to help her. She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will.
Okay. To zní fair.
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter,
Aha.
Allison.
Nic zajímavého?
EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think he's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meter point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Co tady máme? Dead drop. Super, tak mám hned... Ne. A co, tak je tak daleko.
I know a few officers stationed.
Tak mohli zastřelit každýho auga, co uvidíme.
What the fuck?
Hádám, že se k vám asi donesly špatné zprávy z komplexu útulek, co? Že někdo zabil Talose Rakera a oni se teď bouřejí.
Já si teďka nejsem jistý, co...
Nemám ti co dalšího říct.
Seems as though there are more police than
Co tu máme zajímavého? Kurva, to je dlouhý. Co je tady? Doupí.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate access denied.
Kundy. Jak dlouho to ještě? Kurva, to je dlouhý lockdown. Co to tady kurva trvá? Update nějaký retardovaný? To musím po Steamu mrknout. Kurva, no ale já nevím žádnej reveal. Počkat. Musím ji zpamatuju. Sem, pak takhle.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Easy. Wow. Ja. Super. Taky. OK. Co tady? Ale. Kur... Neválí se tady něco? No? Dobré. Super. Tam jsem ještě nechtěl. Ne! Shut the fuck up. Lutím. Hele, biocell, povoda. Ale. Tak. Se vezmu, děkuju.
Over here, please.
I guess.
Janus, if this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. That conversation we recovered. You know who Manderley was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the First Life Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
Já jsem se ještě chtěl kvůli dvou různým věcem.
Arc is being manipulated.
Myslím,
Set up to
ne
take
kvůli
a
jedný.
fall for something. Most likely another terror attack.
No to si nepokračuje. Leda, že ještě zkusím dojet.
Page mentioned him and some
Ne, já nechám kecat.
Nathaniel Brown, maybe, head of the Santo Group?
Perhaps. Nathaniel Brown stands to earn trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes. But
Janus.
Adam,
God
the
damn
site's
it.
been compromised. I just spotted sentry drones headed your way.
Budeš střílet.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus's hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
Počkej. I'll just get out of there. Oh, fuck. No, tak já si pro každý případ připravím broku. Já jsem vám vystřelil. Okay. Už mám 2 pointy. Na co já jsem je chtěl, kurva, včera? Na armor, že jo? Tady si koupit. Tak, jsem pryč. Už jsou nahoře všichni? Dobrý. Kokot. Co? Nestřejte do civilistů, vy kundy robotický. Jeden dole. Dva dole. Nemáte zač. Děkovat nemusíte, idioti. Tady projdu do toho klubu, ne? Tudy má. tomu cápkovi k těm mafiánům ruským, kde jsem to postřílel. Yep. Pa. Co pak to tam děláme? Kurva.
Anomaly detected.
Zlu.
Trace program initiated.
Pro jistotu. Pojď.
Access granted.
To jsou tyhle rusáci.
I have a splitting headache.
Mr. Jensen, it's Nomad Stanek. Please, you must help.
Mr. Stanek, how did you...
My daughter. They're going to kill her. I gave your friends the slip, and when I got to here...
Where?
The Prakaska district. An apartment complex behind the laundromat. Please, hurry.
Starting to think we're in bed with the Russians.
Jo. To jsem stejně chtěl. Jestli se nebylo to, jak to je to, kde mám ten apartment.
I'm fine. Whoever sent them didn't succeed.
Thank God for that. Listen, Janus just called. VersaLife is closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over
there. To už to bylo v klidu. Jak říkám, dobrý, zapnu stream. Já to zapnu, tak se to se rozjede. Jak se to posral? Možná vypnu radši kameru na dnešek.
Your call, man.
Počkej, co? Stanek was... Ty kokotka mluví. To já se radši savenují. Upřímně radši asi savenu tu borku. Co tam pičuje? Všichni furt doklady. Fuck off.
What took you so long? You need to get in there.
What is this place?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I evaded your agents, I followed one of those fanatics, and he led me here.
Where's she?
He said she was on one of the upper floors, but no one is allowed to go up there. These lunatics are armed. They'll shoot anyone who tries. What are they going to do to her?
It's okay. Mr. Stanek, stay here. I'll take care of it.
Si možná tady z tu misi pamatuju. A nebo si pletu s něčím. Tak to si asi pletu. Možná jsem vždycky šel do té banky a nikdy ne pro ní. Ne, to jsou ty kultisti.
mother is preparing the collector. When it is ready, she will ascend and become one with the machine god.
Oh, shut the
So
fuck up.
many have found their way here.
You seem to be more augmented than the last time I saw you.
I found a man in this city who could make some improvements. Do you like them?
I love them. You're even closer to the ideal of a simple man.
You're not going to the bank, are you?
Nope.
Like I said, the bomb maker.
Can tell us everything, I know. But we're talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the orchid will be wiped clean. Gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider.
Nope. To moc nízký. Spousta pártů. Počkej, kde vzít ta pra? Tak je dobrý dát kabinet, který můžu lutit za pračku. Která nejde posunout. No, já tady nevyskočím někde, kde tady jak mám vylíst? To je píčovina. Ledaže. Co dělá? Jsem up. Už si děláš prdel, ne? Kurva. Chichu, chicha, chich. Vypínáme.
What do you mean? The machine god speaks in numbers. This table would be 1001. For that chair, 1011. For that door, 0110. I see. But I suspect the machine god has evolved well beyond Leibniz.
We protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Spinkej. Já jenom kouřovej.
Whatever it was, we're close.
Takhle to větší prdel ta hra. Podstatně. Ale to si netá jedno. Když už tak si je neberu. Co se bude hodit? Čekaj, vrchní patra. Tak, fuck. Shut the fuck up. Ty jsi tady vzala kde, ty šlapko? Ani jdou. Spinkáme. Ale skřínky. Počkej.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Alarm. The fuck?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Huh? Kamera. Jo, to je opatrovejší, aha. Tak jako ještě, aby byla kamera tady, no, kde spí, vole. Bylo docela napováženou.
Area seems secure. FBI, I got nothing. Over. Over something?
Huh? Ticho. Odkáč. Hele, debílka. Co nebude vřít ty dveře? Ne? Tak já se odemknu sám. Oh shit.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Shut the fuck up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Stíhám. Kdybych se posral. Já jsem dement. O prdele, to je tak pomalý ty šipky. Proč? Je tady druhý terminál ještě. Co je overclock? Data scan.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Co? To není sem? Je poser, to bude se jde. Tak mu se nechci vůbec chytat, když to máš zoomnutý. Víš? Vůbec se to nechce chytat do toho. Ale vůbec! Co to je za sračku? To nestíhám.
Access denied.
Sračka. No to nejde. God in machine. Deus ex machina. Yes. To je sem? Kurva, jak dlouhý lockdown to ještě má? Essential. Kurva. Kde? Pípu pupí. Tak. Vypnem. Alarm, vypnem. Pohoda. Dostal dobrou tečku. I drags. Aha, se můžu vysrat ty dveře. Prostě to tady proskočit. To má dobrou zásobu tady. Pěkná výzbroj. Co je to? Není dveře, aha. Tak to jo. Počkej, co?
I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
VersaLife cleared everything out?
Yep, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the Orchid.
Shut the fuck up. Well. Už jak vysoko to jde? O jo, tady jsem byl.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
To je strašná sračka. Já to píchám. Radši budu furt vyrábět multitool než tohle, ty vole. Nebo teď jsem nepřišel. Ne. Yeah. Na boha. Děkuji. Děkuji. Tak vezmu. Ja, fakt.
Access granted.
Ráda. Muzika. Kde to byli oni? Byla tahle sekta, co odpálila to nádraží?
No, not.
Ticho. Teď už po mně prakticky nemá kdo jít. Ale multitool zdarma. No. Ještě něco? A.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jej. Ty smrdi. Chytré.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Tak prdeli. Je puser s tím hackováním tady. Proč je tady tak kurevský těžký? Ale piču, to nechci. Co je tady? A tam asi podvodem výbušniny. Dobrý, jo, teď tam nemusím asi nutně.
Who's here? What's going on out there? I told you I was not to be distant. Oh my.
Nothing.
Come in. Come in and let me see you.
Ah.
How did you get in here?
Pustřil jsem veškerý tvoje lidi.
Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the machine god's infinite wisdom.
Ah, kurva.
Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
Of course you are. And you have found her on the eve of her greatest achievement.
Já, do prdele.
Seek counsel, assistance in your prayers or meditations. Or are you here to join us? To free yourself from this prison of flesh and give yourself to the glory of the Singularity. If there is any way your High Priestess can be of assistance to you, I am more than happy to provide.
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh-flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Garm? Okay, I got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution?
Yep.
Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the machine god has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
Enlightenment is a state of elevated perception and wisdom. You seem to be a little short on both. If you were wrong about why I'm here, bet you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
I admit when you first arrived, I was in the middle of something, and that distracted me from the true reason for your visit. But who could have anticipated one such as you? With our enemies. They steal from us, they rape and murder us. They are animals. And animals go extinct, while technology perseveres.
Victor is killing everyone, not just the abusers, but innocent people. People like your father, who's never been anything but supportive and forgiving.
Father, such a sweet man. I can only hope Victor's attacks will continue to spare him.
Continue? You mean there's gonna be more of them?
Well, you don't think I built only 3 of my little ones for him, do you? I gave him enough to destroy the entire city. Now, you will excuse me, I must get back to what I was doing before you came.
Hey, we're not done here. Allison? Oh, shit.
It is time.
Oh.
The body is the prison. Augmentations are the key. The consciousness is all.
Cast off the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity.
Allison, stop! I know what you're doing. I've seen this kind of tech before. It ended badly.
You are concerned with our lives. You do not need to worry, brother. Only this physical body will die. Our minds will depart our corporeal shells and merge with the infinite consciousness of the machine god. This is the ascension. I would invite you to come with us, but there is no more room.
I'm more interested in preventing another attack. What's Victor's next target?
I do not know, and it does not matter. I am on the threshold of a new existence. When I become one with the machine god, the artificial burdens of this physical plane will no longer bother me.
Of course they will. Your mind's made up of thoughts and memories. If that's the part of you moving on, you'll be taking all your rage and pain along with you.
Good God. I had not thought about it. It seemed to me that this was my only chance. The world is made up of nothing but agony and suffering, or the futile struggle to avoid them. Quickly shattered by this reality. The ascension is our only hope of deliverance.
Co bylo předtím do Isle Alpha? Desperate, Defiant. The church is based on the idea that you're born into this world, you get augmented and become enlightened.
Your church is based on the idea that you're born into this world, you get augmented, you become enlightened, and you ascend. That means there is inherent value in this world. It's where you learn the lessons that make enlightenment possible.
Your view of my fate is simplistic, and yet in spite of that, I feel that I am on the precipice of an epiphany. It cannot be coincidence that you have made yourself known to me on this most holy of occasions. You are a sign from the machine god that I am to remain here a little while longer. I am not yet ready to ascend. I will spread wisdom to the rest of the world.
My job in this world is to stop people like Victor, and I need your help to do that.
Of course, my dear prophet. I am honored to assist you. Please, wait here.
Pokres.
Take this. You can use it to defuse my little ones.
Multe tu.
To build something that saves lives instead of taking them.
Agent Jensen?
Over here.
I am under arrest.
People's lives were cut short, Allison, because of bombs you made.
None of my children will suffer for what I did.
You have my word.
When you confront Victor, be merciful. Remember, he is your brother.
Right.
Sure.
Smiley, Stanek and her escorts are on the way back in now. I need to talk to Miller. He back yet?
No, but just a sec. I'll get him on the line. Jensen, you have let you find something?
It's bigger than we thought. Where can I meet you?
At Chicane's place. We're flying there now. Miller out.
Access granted.
Ah.
Why do you interfere? You have no
What has happened?
New Praxis, bezva. Můžu prodat. Ne. Nemáte zač fízlové.
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z té.
Já jsem se chtěl vyknout. Ještě do toho svého apartmánu, jsem nepůjde zavolat Starifovi. Vlastně. A chtěl jsem za ním, ale on tam není.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Zajímavý.
Shouldn't we be arresting you know who by now?
Can't let them get away. We have to tell us.
Going anywhere. What's your hurry?
I was given the same order for us.
This
doesn't concern you.
I know.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help. Did they send you to protect me?
Do me a favor.
Já tady, Daria.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
God dang it.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Tak trochu.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
Musí být.
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
Yeah.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the corner, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
Já si dojdu rychle na záchod a pak to tady vyřešíme s plešatým detektivem. Teď jsem back.
Something is going to push them into attacking us. Can't believe we got stuck down here.
It's your turn to buy the coffee.
Fuck walking this deep.
Didn't think so.
I
So,
Tak, co mi
Daria was
poví detektiv.
actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
There's no reason this should be complicated. Someone gets killed, you need to find the killer. Whether the victim was an AUG or not has nothing to do with it.
No favorites before the law, eh? Okay. But what if the law itself is prejudiced, eh? As an officer of the law, wouldn't it be my duty to uphold that prejudice?
No, it wouldn't. It's your job to uphold the ideal, to know the difference between right and wrong, and to act accordingly.
You're obviously not a cop, are you?
For 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there. Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Oh. Easy.
Careful of the evidence.
Away from the crimes.
Who do they think they are?
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean not. Just shoot any AUG we see.
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen? I think he found something.
Away from the crimes, sir.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
These assholes try anything.
Kurwa důkazy, jo?
Looking at something?
Ah. Ještě někde něco, ne?
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
That's not funny.
Tohle nikde nic nevidím.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have paid you for this.
Jo, bruises. Oh. Tak, rychle za manželem. Všechno mi to ukazuje. Jo. Tak zatím za Sterpem jsem reknul potom. Nejdřív případ. Kurva. Papupí papí? Pomalý metro. Ty vole.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Where are you going?
And it's a
hey, asshole! You can't go in there.
Listen, I know.
Johnny Gunn.
You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight. Being cooperative.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any two people in a room, and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't say. So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Okay.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, Her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
Kurva.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now. Relatively.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
And then they want me to
What's
do it. And what would happen to me if I didn't? Well, let me tell you something. It's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print.
To jsem si vždycky říkal.
Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
Jsem si vždycky říkal, jak tam je ta scéna, když jdeš do sprchy, že jak jako tou rukou přejde po tom skle, tak jsem vždycky říkal, ty vole, cítí on v tom něco nebo ne? Má jako cit v těch prstech. A když ne, ty vole, to mě kurevsky sralo.
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower
did. Citlivej.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have.
No.
And it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Completionist. Tak jo.
It's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist.
No, tower čepica.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles.
Víš o těch hláčů? Normálně Melichar pod stolem. I keep it over. Kurva. Killing in a quiet was kindness of a kind. To není zrovna. To není zrovna jako nejlepší, bro.
look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
Počkej, něco?
Something, beer on the wall, something here.
Iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data
sorry.
archiving vault.
No, tak asi dobrý.
City run by criminals and scum.
Tak, další dlouhá cutscéna s metrem. Já to vidím, že dodělám tenhle případ, zajdu, jestli nepodoblat s tím starifem a zapíchnu to. Jinak tady pak budu furt 2 hodiny smrkat. To je vohovně.
Wish we could just shoot any hog we see.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. I know I haven't left my desk in years, but that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
People hold a hell of a grudge against hogs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Og or no Og.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Já se poseru.
Well, that depends who you ask.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an Og, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
That's good.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and Between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Oh.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Argor, God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Were you able to get anything out of the witness? Sounded like she might have seen something.
Who? Little Miss Mousy? I was under the impression Daria was your domain. Apparently, I'm not good enough to talk to.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Makes sense.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pulse shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
Tohle není první vražda.
Reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and AUG removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Zajímavý.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
Jasně, že?
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Oh.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
So did she...
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Tak ukáž, optional, co tady máme.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Počkej, to pořádně prověřím, než udělám nějaký unáhlený názory. To je celkem dlouhý vedležáček, to se mi líbí. Tak ono, třeba ten s tím rusákem, pokud si pamatuju dobře, jak není zrovna krátkej. Myslím, že on, aby dělal ten díl, tak po tobě něco chce. Co tady ještě mám? Jo, to mi ukazuje zpátky do toho metra. Chápu.
What a place.
Jestli si ty hajzlové něco zkusej. Ježíš. Hádám, že se k vám asi donesly ty špatné zprávy z komplexu útulek, co? Že někdo zabil Talose Rakera a oni se teď bouří.
Doneslo se to ke mně, no. A tak ještě jeden. Tak, vylepšíme si tohle. Znovu jenom jeden, když jsem si jich vyrabil několik. Můžu.
Jen pokračuj.
To je jiný ten asi. To je ten na ty bomby, ne? Jasně, Signal Jammer. Ale ten můj tady není, ty co jsou sečka.
Nemůžu věřit, že trčíme tam.
I'm just going to keep walking.
Tak, kde bychom tady něco mohli mít? Ale.
Něco je
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Leave it alone!
No pinči.
Auk je po smrti!
To jak jsi to byl happy. No, to bych měl mít savenutý snad tady, ne, jak jsem vzal ty složky. Jo. Jo. Stejně nic nebylo. OK, já na to píchám. Já se tam nebudu nabourávat. Za to nestojí. Yes.
Crying, can you believe it?
Tak. Multitool zdarma. To je teď. Tak furt sem tam. Sem tam. Bude to jak dlouhý vedlejšák primárně kvůli tomu, že furt musím jezdit ze 4 do 4, jak absolutní talent. Tak, jsem se letí. No, další. Takže mi nevolá tam ta borka. Asi fakt ví hovno.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Počkej, je to něco o té složce? No. Jasmine. Zajímavý. To by tam ještě měla být nějaká konverzace, ne? No dobře, ale tím pádem já stejně nevím, kde je ten copycat.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you to.
Yes, yeah.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
I'm just telling you what I found.
No, you're interpreting what you found. Trying to sway my opinion. But if you really want to convince me of something, you need to keep talking.
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Interpol.
It's time to wrap this up.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor?
What?
Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell...
Yeah.
Okay. Tu prodáme pár věcí. Tohle... Tohle, to si nechám. Tohle, granaty si nechám. Si jich mohl prodat teoreticky. Trochu munice do pistole a prodám mi ten revolver. Weapons. Scope. Laser. OK. Painkiller. Ale tak koupím si jeden Praxis kit. Proč ne?
Co za choně?
Kamory, jsem u něj nakoupil, proč na mě hnusnej? Kokote. Debilní, vypracenej. Počkat. Tu Praxis available. Já to potřebuji 2 Praxis, jo. Well, I guess. Se bude hodit. Aha, já můžu zavolat. Well, fuck. Tak nic. Tak já to tady pro dnešek teda zapíchnu. Pokračování snad zítra, snad už nebudu tak frkat, takže to budu moct pořádně natáhnout. Jste jako vždycky, pokud se koukal někdo na YouTube a líbilo se mu to, dole v popisku je link semka na Twitch, na streamy, budu velice rád, když se stavíš, pokud se v chatu. Samozřejmě, že za follow na Twitchi nebo odběr na YouTube budu velice rád. Takže jak říkám, pro dnešek končím. Přeju krásnej zbytek večera, no a pa.